Hello, welcome to my video showing the very first junk journal I ever made after discovering that what I had been making were junk journals. So the first official junk journal made on purpose as a junk journal. Although some of the young ladies that are in the youth group that I lead have decided that they cannot be called junk journals because they're not junk. They want them to be called Bella books. So I may use that term interchangeably. This one is called Delicata. It is 9.5 inches high, 6 inches wide, 3.5 inches deep. It is 98 pages. The thing that's different about this one is that it's 3 individual journals with a cover case to hold them together. So you can take out each individual journal and use them, and you have a place to store them when you are not actively using them. So here we go. I think it's beautiful. I hope you agree. It's covered with a lace fabric over felt with an old doily attached to it with a little red thread apparently. And this lovely little jewel that is sewn onto the back. We've got the corner protectors and lots of fluff and stuff. So let's look at that fluff and stuff. It is held together with this little copper tie. When you open it up completely, you see that it's a finished cover, and it contains these 3 individual journals. So let's go through them one at a time. Set these to the side. This first one is covered with lace. It has this lovely little pin that says beauty. The lace wraps completely around. When we open it up, right off the bat, we see a lovely little tuck spot made with lace. And in this particular set of journals, you will find a lot of experiments. This is, I believe, vellum that I tried to tea dye. Things don't soak into vellum, but they make lovely little puddle marks, and I had a doily drying on it. A little tab of lace with a little rose here. Lots of journaling cards, papers, tuck spots. I love the rose gold copper color and how so many of the things in here coordinate. This, my oldest grandson wanted a hand in helping me make this. So he cut out several snowflakes and we coffee dyed them, and you'll see them scattered throughout. And I think that they look really cute. As a matter of fact, my other grandkids have drawn some pictures for me to add in future journals. We'll see what happens. It's tea dye with a little lace sticker. It's not real lace, but it sure does look like it. More tuck spots with more journaling. This is where I laid an onion. I just laid an onion on the paper. I did that in a few spots, and I love the peacock effect of that spot. Shows on both sides. It shows better on this side. More tuck spots. This is coffee dyed, and I laid some little lace doilies, little tiny lace doilies on there. More tuck spots. Another piece of that vellum that doesn't want to go in the oven to bake. Imagine that. Little paper clip here, 2-sided paper clip that you can just slide over the page. if you can find the edge of the page. When I made my tea dye, I also saved my tea bags, cut them apart, kept the tags, made this nice little spot here to hold, you could call it a bookmark, you could call it a journaling spot, whatever it is. I found it interesting and thought that that was a cute way to store it on that page. You'll find stamping, you'll find some cute paper clips. More journaling spots, stamping on mulberry paper. I love the feel of mulberry paper. It just makes me happy. More tea-dyed coffee paper. No, tea-dyed paper, coffee-dyed paper. Another journaling tuck spot here. Journaling card. Little lace button paper clip with some journaling spots. The mulberry paper. Each signature you will find in its own little journaling book that has the tea and coffee dyed paper in there. I think this was a reaction with the pan that I was baking it in. I think it's gorgeous. And that happened on several of the papers. So that just tucks right in there. More paper to journal on, another little tuck spot. Some stitching. They're stitching throughout. This is a tea bag that is folded out flat. I loved the design that it made, so I just added it in there. A little bit of stationery paper, another tuck spot with some journaling cards. This little envelope has some more journaling cards inside. This is made from those sheets that you put into the washer to catch the colors before they run onto your other clothes. And it's nice and sturdy. You can sew through it. This is hand sewn, not machine sewn, but you can machine sew through it. I loved that little discovery. I thought that was really fun. Another little tuck spot with some coffee dyed lace, coffee dyed buttons, tea tag. You can see the little snowflake poking through there. Another tea bag that is backing up that whole little collage. Bobby pins make really good clips, especially when they're as beautiful as this. More journaling. This has 4 tuck spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the last page, and one last journaling card. This dangle, I forgot to show you, is right in the center. I love the color of those pearls. They're not just plain white. That's the first journal in the set. Here's the second. Have a little dangle on the front, covered with lace once again. This is a bit of, I believe, silk. It may not be real silk. It may be polyester silk, but it's beautiful just the same. You could tuck something in there if you'd like. When we open it up, we find more of that lace. I loved this piece. Little tiny tuck spot here. More sewing. Another journaling bookmark, along with a little doily and an extra tuck spot here. Lots of space to write once again. I like for my journals to be able to be written in. Little belly band with a journaling spot. Little bauble here that on a bulb pin, a tassel, and some beads. Another tuck spot here. And another. I thought these birds were so pretty. I made this paper clip and hooked it through here so it wouldn't slide out. It's just a bead and then it's curled on the ends. I think it's so pretty. There's the other end of it. Here. It's also curled. A big pocket with journaling paper. Another pocket. These are index cards that were doily dyed. I don't know if that's a term, but That's what I'm calling it. Doily died. I love the torn edges that happen sometimes, and it's a good thing because it happens frequently while I'm doing this. Here is a triple tuck on some music paper. Here is a belly band / tuck spot. Because it goes through the center, it doesn't go all the way through. So I'm not sure if that's what you would call it or not. That's what I'm calling it. So there. More of that torn paper with some stamping. Again, the pocket. Some eyelet lace here. Another journaling spot. Journaling card. Lots of paper to write on. Another little embellished paper clip. Lots and lots of tuck spots. Another belly band. Another journaling spot. I just love this collage. It just happened. I had a lot of stuff strewn across my desk, and these kind of landed not quite squared up like this, and I thought it was beautiful. So I took a picture and then I recreated it in the book. Tuck spot made out of doilies, both paper and crochet, with a ribbon paper clip. And here's our tiny journal for this one. The little beads. Papers are inside. It just tucks right in here into that little spot. And that is book 2. And here is book 3. I love these cameo earrings, and I thought that they went perfectly. Got layers of lace, velvet, some burlap backed lace, and again on the back, along with some satin ribbon. More lace on the inside. Here is the little journal for this particular book. Once again, there's that beautiful copper color that I like, and then is then repeated in this collage with the film backing and the leaf and the ticket. It's got papers that tuck in behind. Some more of where the onion skin landed, and I just picked up on that with this peacock. What shall we call this? This peacock tuck with the little bead just tucked down in there so you could take it out. This tucks top and bottom. And then this little journal spot has the peacock there too. More of that lace fabric that's on the outside of the keeping journal, and buttons and staples. More journaling spots, another collage. Lots of journaling cards. I repeated the tea bag here. I just love the way that looks. Encyclopedia pages. Wallflower is why I did this one. This has the lace sticker that just looks so realistic. Lace doilies. Whoops. That's a paper doily. Another tuck spot. This can be a journaling spot or another coloring area. You can color that in, make your heart happy with that. Stamping and stitching, more music paper, tuck spot here. Here's another one of my grandson's snowflakes. A coloring page, journaling page there. And another one there. The other side of the encyclopedia paper. This walrus makes me laugh. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh. Journaling card. You can write front and back. More journaling spots. Little pieces of paper enclosed in there. Some more stamping, more journaling, a little tag that's attached up here by a bulb pin, and some more paper here. This is also slightly open at the top if you wanted to put something larger in and keep it in place. And then this has a little secret pocket right here. if the pin will cooperate. You can tuck it in right here. Let me pick it up. You can tuck something in or write something right there and close it, and it's a secret unless you show it to somebody else. This is all collage. It's all glued down. I loved this skeleton leaf, the tea bag. Any pins, any of these pearl-headed pins that I've included, I have safely tucked away the pointy part. I don't want anybody to get hurt. That's no fun. We won't add that part to the journal. It has enough color in it. And lastly, we have this little bag with some more journaling paper in it, and that satin ribbon behind it with a little burlap doily. And that is my Delicata journal set with the storage case. That would be beautiful sitting on a bookshelf that way, or that way, or that way, or that way. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely day.